Most people don't start a business because they think they need a lot of money. They think they need an office, employees, inventory, investors, or some genius idea. That's not true anymore. Right now, there are people starting real businesses with $500, some even less, and they are not doing side hustles forever. They are building things that grow. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 different types of businesses. You can start with low investment, to some under $1,000, some under $5,000. And the important part is this: they actually scale. This is not about quick money. This is about smart starting points. I'll give you real examples, simple blueprints, and how you would actually begin. Let's start. 1. Service businesses. You can start with $1,000. Service businesses are the fastest way to start making money because you're selling skills, not products. You don't need inventory. You don't need a warehouse. Except you need a skill that solves a problem. For example, cleaning services. Residential cleaning can start with basic supplies, transport, and simple branding. Under $1,000 is realistic. People always need clean homes. Offices always need cleaning. And once you get repeat clients, your income becomes predictable. Another example is social media management. Small businesses struggle to post consistently. If you understand content, captions, and basic design tools, now you can start with just a laptop and internet connection. Lawn care is another strong one. Basic equipment like a mower and trimmer can get you started. 1 client turns into 3 because neighbors see your work. Here's the blueprint. First, pick one specific service, not 5, 1. Second, define a very clear target customer. Busy homeowners, small restaurants, real estate agents. Third, offer a simple starter package. Keep pricing clear. Don't overcomplicate. Fourth, get your first 3 clients manually. Outreach, local Facebook groups, referrals, direct messages. Once you get results, then you reinvest into better equipment or marketing. Service businesses scale because you can hire help. You start alone. Then you train someone, then you focus on getting more clients. You're building a system, not just doing a job. 2. Online businesses. You can start with $500. Online businesses reduce overhead even more. No physical space. No inventory if you choose the right model. One strong example is freelancing, writing, video editing, graphic design, website building. Businesses constantly need these services. Another is digital marketing, consulting for local businesses that don't understand ads. You can also build niche content pages and monetize with affiliate marketing. This requires patience, but very little money to start. With $500, you can cover a domain, simple website hosting, basic software subscriptions, and maybe a small ad test. The key difference online is positioning. You don't just say, "I do marketing." You say, "I help dentists get 15 to 20 new patients per month using paid ads." Specific beats, general. The blueprint here is simple. Choose a skill that already has demand. Don't invent something new. Create proof of concept fast. That could mean offering your service at a discounted rate to 1 client in exchange for testimonials. Document results. Then increase pricing gradually. Online businesses scale through systems and digital reach. You're not limited by geography. A client in another city pays you the same, and your biggest asset becomes reputation and results. Let's break this down with simple math. Imagine you offer social media management at $500 per month for 1 client. If you manage just 4 clients, that's $2,000 per month. Many freelancers start at $300 to $500 per client, depending on skill level. And now imagine you specialize and charge $800 per month. 5 clients would be $4,000 per month. You don't need 50 clients. You need a small number of quality clients paying consistently. Even if you start at $400 per client, just 3 clients give you $1,200 monthly. That already covers your startup costs quickly. This is why positioning matters. When you solve one clear problem, clients are willing to pay more. Scaling online is often about increasing price and results, not just increasing workload. No inventory needed, just skill and consistency. 3. Local businesses. Under $3,000 that can reach $10,000 per month. Let's be realistic. $10,000 per month is possible in local business, but not instantly. It takes systems and steady clients. Examples include pressure washing, mobile car detailing, junk removal, and small home renovation services. These businesses solve visible problems: dirty driveway, messy garage, old paint. People pay to remove inconvenience. Under $3,000, you can realistically cover basic equipment, transportation adjustments, insurance, and branding. The reason these businesses can reach higher monthly revenue is ticket size. If you charge $500 per job and complete 5 jobs per week, that's $10,000 in revenue, not profit, revenue. From there, you subtract fuel, labor, and supplies. The blueprint is simple, but requires effort. Step 1. Understand pricing in your local area. Your research competitors. Step 2. Calculate your costs carefully before offering services. Step 3. Focus heavily on reviews. In local services, reviews are everything. Step 4. Optimize routes and scheduling so you don't waste time driving across town. Local businesses grow through reputation. One happy customer often brings 2 referrals. This is not passive, it is active income. But it can grow bigger than many online ideas because demand is constant. Let's look at numbers for this one. If you run a mobile car detailing service and charge $250 per car, completing 4 cars per day means $1,000 per day in revenue. Even if you only work 3 days a week at that level, that's around $12,000 per month in revenue before expenses. Or take pressure washing. If the average job is $400 and you complete 6 jobs per week, that's $2,400 weekly. Multiply that by 4 weeks, and you're close to $9,600 monthly revenue. Now subtract fuel, supplies, and maybe part-time help. The reason this works is simple math. Higher ticket services require fewer customers to hit strong monthly numbers. The focus becomes efficiency and consistent bookings, not chasing hundreds of small payments. 4. Product-based businesses. Under $5,000. Now let's talk about products. Product businesses feel more complex because inventory is involved. But small batch, high-margin models reduce risk. For example, custom candles, niche skincare, specialty coffee blends, handmade leather goods, or print-on-demand apparel. The mistake people make is ordering too much inventory. Instead, start small. Test small batches. Validate demand before scaling. $5,000 can realistically cover product samples, branding, packaging design, initial production, and a simple e-commerce website. The key here is differentiation. You cannot just sell coffee. You need a niche. For example, coffee for night shift workers, or skincare for men over 40. Specific audiences buy faster. The blueprint looks like this. Research demand first. Use search trends, marketplace platforms, and competitor reviews to see what customers complain about. Create a product that solves a specific frustration. Launch with limited quantity. Create urgency honestly, not fake scarcity. Gather customer feedback quickly. Improve version 2. Product businesses scale well because manufacturing cost per unit usually decreases as volume increases. But this category requires patience and cash flow management. You don't want to tie all your money in slow-moving inventory. Start lean, grow smart. Let's use simple product math. Suppose you create a candle that costs $8 total to produce including packaging. If you sell it for $28, that gives you $20 gross profit per unit before marketing expenses. If you sell 300 units in a month, that's $6,000 gross profit. Now imagine improving operations and reducing production cost to $6 per unit at higher volume. Your margin increases without increasing price. That is where product businesses scale. But if your product costs $15 to make and you sell it for $20, the math becomes difficult. Before launching, always calculate your cost per unit and target at least healthy margins that allow reinvestment into ads and growth. 2. Into equipment light service businesses. Under $2,000 at this category sits between service and local business. These are businesses where equipment cost is moderate, but not extreme. Examples include photography, mobile notary services, personal training, tutoring, and event setup services. Let's take photography as an example. You invest in a decent camera, editing software, and a simple portfolio website. Under $2,000 is realistic for entry-level professional setup. You start with small events, family shoots, local brand content. As your skills improve, your pricing improves, or consider tutoring. If you're strong in math, science, or language, you can start tutoring online or locally with almost no equipment cost, just software and marketing. The blueprint is similar across this category. Invest in quality basics, not the most expensive tools, just reliable ones. Build a small but strong portfolio. Offer introductory pricing for first few clients to collect testimonials. Then specialize. Specialization increases income faster than generalization. Equipment light businesses scale because reputation compounds, and overhead remains low compared to heavy equipment industries. So now you've seen 5 categories. Service businesses under $1,000. Online businesses under $500. Local businesses under $3,000. Product-based businesses under $5,000. And equipment light services under $2,000. And see, each one has real examples. Each one has realistic startup ranges. None of them promise overnight success. The difference between someone who watches this and someone who builds something is simple. Action. In the next videos, we will break each category down in detail. Exact business ideas, step-by-step launch plans, mistakes to avoid, real numbers, real execution strategy. But right now, I want you to think about one question. Which category fits your current situation, your budget, your skills, your personality? Because the best business is not the trendiest one. It's the one you will actually commit to. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the detailed breakdown of the one that interests you most. Pick your category, and I'll see you in the next video.